Hi guys! Paul here from PABrewNews. Welcome to Survival Russia. Survival Russia shirt. Check him out. Lars, awesome guy. Cool shit. Alright. This is a beer review from Germany again. From another Colbitzer product. Colbitzer. Their Pilsner was super fucking cool. I went over and I was just looking to see what they had. I saw they had two other products. They had a Colbitzer Weiss, and they had a can, and they had a Colbitzer Schwarzbier right here. Ding dong, ding 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 ding. It was $29 for a case, so I bought the whole fucking case. So yeah, hopefully it's really good. I bought the whole case. Just the Pilsner was so good. Quality wise, just the taste, the after effects. I didn't feel bad the next day. It was so. I had such a positive experience with the Pilsner that I'm just gonna assume this is gonna be good. But I will review it, and we'll find out. And for God's sake, it better be good because I bought a case of it. Unlike the Pilsner, they weren't separated in 4-packs with the rings, so that's why I was like, well, usually I get a 4-pack, but. You're like, well, it's $1.29 or whatever a piece or something like that. I said, how much is just for the whole case then? And he's like, $29. I'm like, nailed it. So, ooh, I had something ouchy right here. So hopefully it's not a heart attack. Hey, that'd be nice. So here we go. Since 1872, right there. And I understand this is a long review already, and I haven't even cracked open the beer yet. So we're gonna get into that right now. Rod J just posted a poll question. For you guys out there in the internet land, would you like a Schwarzbier or a Rauchbier? We're going to do a right hand pour. And again, this glass, it's glass, not cup, must be gentle. So gentle. Soft and gentle when you pour it into this glass. So we do it slow. Give me time to pontificate about the question. The question was, would you prefer a Schwarzbier or a Rauchbier? And the Rauchbier, and then that is to me a very funny question. Okay. Get it out. Ooh, come on. There you go. I find that to be a funny question because Schwarzbier is a style, a distinct style. Me personally, I only like my Schwarzbiers from Germany. The other Schwarzbiers that I've had from around the other regions, the imperial ones, like the dark helmets and stuff like that. One in Bose and the other one from Brew Kettle are really great because they're just good. They're good quality. They're good, tasty taste. But usually they're imperial. But just straight up Schwarzbiers, I've had a couple different ones from now, Monschaft and stuff like that, Einbecker. Constrictor, and this one is going to be a new one. But Rauchbier is not a style. Like, it's not a Marzen. Rauchbier can be as Axenkeller and stuff like that, Schrankeller. It can be a this, it could be a that, it could be a this, it could be a that. So I picked Rauchbier only because of the fact that if you pick Rauchbier, every style can be a Rauchbier. You just have to put smoked malts into it. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I picked. And that was my reason too. Not because I don't like Schwarzbiers, because I really do. But if you pick Rauchbier, I'm getting old. You have more of a plethora of choice. So there we go. And it is completely see-through, and there's ruby caramel hues all through this, and I don't know if that'll really pick up on screen because you have to be on the other side of the light so much. But it looks apropos. It looks a nice cola, almost. Nice bit of a dry caramel mixing with roasty, toasty malt. Earthy pepperiness, a little bit of funky, lager funk, as normal, as expected. Toasted brown bread, note of that. A little like that peppery earthiness, a little hint of grassy, but more peppery earthiness. I think I'm going to be happy I bought a case of this. This is the first one out of the case, obviously, because this is what I'm doing a review, because it's a little bit unknown in it. All right. Looks good. Cheers. Strange. Has a soft fruitiness in the background. A subtle fruit compound. Usually probably because the ethanol alcohols and stuff that's going through it too. But it almost has a slight mild reminder. It reminds me of almost a slight mild in the back end, which is not normal for a Schwarzbier. Out of a hot car into a hot guy. Oh, ooh, that's a joke there. You like that? Ding dong. Listen to some more with Tales. Celtic Frost. Saw them in Baltimore a long time ago. Good times. What type of negative? Yeah, my hair's doing this grow back bullshit. Oh yeah. Again, there's a subtle nuance in there that reminds me a little bit of a hint of a raisin, but almost a hint of a soft nuance, almost of a star anise. Anise. Your brown starfish. No, a soft nuance of something in that general area, very subtle, almost like a hint of the inside of a cherry Tootsie Pop, that kind of thing. A very subtle nuance of that in there, which is actually kind of interesting. It's kind of giving it a different dynamic and a vibe I didn't expect. So there's a subtle dark fruit to this too that's really nice. You know, Schwarzbier sometimes do have a little bit of a subtle nuance of that too. Yeah, and it makes sense too, because having the different dynamic that Schwarzbiers have. Again, this is from Braunschweig, Germany. Wolfenbüttel Street. From Wolters. Now I'm assuming this is another Wolters product, because Wolters Pilsner is fucking top notch, good stuff. Cheap as fuck, really good. So I actually drank the shit out of that when I was making my one album. I was doing all the vocals. I drank like the whole case by accident. Let's see, because I was just drinking every time I did another track. Beer track. But 5% alcohol again, just like the Pilsner. 5% alcohol by volume, very on the money. This could be a mass brewed fucking. It is probably a mass brewed fucking conglomeration. You know, a million billion pints. I mean, honestly, you know, Weinheim Stefano, just like Weinheim Stefano, just like Hofbrauhaus, just like this, just like that. But quality's coming out of this because I like this too. I mean, this is bitch-ass room temperature, actually higher than that. Because you review it at its weakest link to see if it's brewed properly, and this is coming off great still. Absolutely fantastic. You review it at its most vulnerable, I guess you could say. Yeah, it's fun. That little bit of dark fruit quality, I really enjoy. I'm really digging it. It's giving me like a little bit of a mild vibe too. I really like that. I think Schwarzbiers are they? It's not alt beers. I think Schwarzbier is brewed with a little bit of a ale yeast, and that's why I'm getting that flavor. You know, sometimes I've learned so much over the years that I'm dumb, and sometimes you just don't. You know, kids running around trying to get things, and I accidentally smashed a can of mincemeat or a jar of mincemeat in the store. I was so embarrassed. I picked it all up. My hands were all sticky. Probably gonna make a mincemeat pie later in the year. I'm gonna keep it. Make it late in the year because it's the first time I ever got a chance to smell mincemeat. It just smells like cinnamon and apples, and like it has this, because I don't know what's in it, you know. It has rum and brandy and this stuff in it, and I'm probably gonna make at the campfire. I'm probably gonna do a little bit of a mincemeat pie for one of my camp cooking things. So, not a pie guy, but hopefully the family is, and we can all enjoy it together. So experimenting, trying to make new shit, but. Boy, it was sticky, but it was sweet and tasty. I'll tell you that. Cheers. This is not sticky, but it's got a nice little body to it, lighter side. Kind of medium side of a medium, I'd actually say. Go into like the low side of a medium, but I'll stick around medium side of a medium. You have those nice kind of, those soft, like drier tonalities of caramel, but there's a lot of different nice components. Like a Coca-Cola almost-esque sweetness. And this is, I'll tell you what, this is something I'd like to have on me when, like, all my buddies would be here. We just have a couple cases of this and just fucking playing fucking metal real loud, drinking, burning shit, fucking playing some metal. Burning wood, I meant. I'm sure they would, some of them would be burning other things. But, yeah. That'd be fucking sick. You know what I mean? And this makes me want to turn the old guitar on and get the recorder going and try to make something, because this is really cool. The one time we did some shit, we went to the local beer place back when it still had a lot of different inventory left in its stock, and it had a lot of import shit, so we just got everything we could find from import, Tiski and Lamza and a couple different Czech and Slovakian stuff. And we bought a big stack of shit from them, and this was before craft beer, this was before beer reviewing and stuff, in about 2009, 9-10 area, and I think probably closer to 9, and we just drank it all in like a day, and we were all hungover, and the whole front porch, everyone just walking, pissing off the porch, the whole fucking thing smelled like a toilet, like a lavatory for about a week until a good rainstorm. And I don't give a fuck. It was great times. Would I do it all again in a heartbeat? Good. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna give this one another 8 out of 10. I think it's a really good little fucking drink right here. It makes me happy drinking it. I think that's another thing about beer. If it makes you happy, you're doing something right. This beer actually puts a smile on my face. And the neat little glass, too. So, yeah, 8 out of 10. This has been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers. Light that finger. Here it comes. Woohoo. Bye-bye.